Ambassador. I wish everyone could hear your journey. I'm equally proud tonight to recognize my friend Dr. Dana West with the Career Achievement Award. Dr. West is receiving the Career Achievement Award for being the first woman superintendent in the Amarillo Independent School District. You know, the majority of public school teachers are women, yet few women ever achieve the rank of superintendent for a district as large as this. Dr. West has a 25-year history as an educator. She began her career as a teacher and moved up the ranks to principal, cluster director, and now superintendent. She has made it her mission to visit every campus and to attend events at campuses throughout the district. I've seen her at schools all over the city. She wants to build a relationship with the teachers, the students, parents, and the citizens in the district. Though much of her schedule is tied to meetings, her joy is being on the campus with students. She just comes alive when you see her on campus. Over the years, Amarillo Women's Network has honored many educators. Dr. West's achievement is a first for the largest school district in the Panhandle. She supervises dozens of campuses, thousands of employees, and impacts thousands of students. AISD is the largest employer in our city, and that is a career achievement. Dr. West is a great role model for young men and women. In addition to being a teacher, she is a mom. I met her daughter tonight. And if you talk to her a little bit, you'll find out she is also a recent grandmother. She might tell you about that. It's kind of proud. She cares deeply for all the children entrusted in her care, and you can be very glad that the children in AISD are entrusted to Dr. West. She is a deserving recipient of the Career Achievement Award. I'm proud to call her my friend. Please join me in congratulating Dr. West on this honor.
I'm really, I'm humbled by this opportunity to be here. Sorry, I have no idea why I'm crying. Because first of all, superintendents are not supposed to cry. And secondly, I think I'm crying because I don't get a gun. I think I need the gun. Not really. Probably Jay Barrett's crying right now because he already heard me talk for like 2 hours today for a meeting that we had. So I can't believe that he's here tonight. I want to join. Really, it's just as an honor to me, and that's why I was overtaken with emotion, is because we know this as women, that we don't do anything that we do always has family around us and tied to it. And we don't achieve things without being able to be supported by the people that can make it happen for you. Part of the reason why I cry is because I am so passionate about this work. I'm so passionate about the difference that I'm been able to be in the places where I just keep getting the opportunity to make a difference again. It would be, just like you said, Elizabeth, just a minute ago, our husbands are important. And I got to show mine off too, so stand up. He's pretty cute. And Randy and I were married when I was 18 years old. My parents were like, but they allowed me to get married when I was 18 years old because they knew no one else would put up with me. And so they were pretty sure that this was their only opportunity to get me out of the house and for somebody who would be forgiving and kind and put up with me and all of those things. So it's so awesome to me that Randy's been with me through this entire journey. As I went to college at Wayland Baptist University, went right out of high school, and I had a full tuition scholarship to Wayland, Waylon blessed me in that I didn't even know about college. I'm a first graduate from my family that has gone to college. And the only way I knew about Waylon was that Dr. Bill Hardage gave my dad a call on the phone and said, "What's Dana going to do for college?" And my dad said, "I don't know." And they talked, and he said, "Let's go talk to Dr. Hardage." And the next thing you know, I'm at Waylon. God intervenes and makes sure that you get in the right places at the right time. God made sure that I had Randy, somebody who was going to support me, stand by me, make things happen. And then Waylon, for being able to get that college degree, that I have to have a college degree to do the job that I have. And then, of course, tonight, we have 2 daughters, and Amber is our daughter that lives in Austin, and she is not here tonight. But it just so happened that Amanda, our younger daughter, is here tonight because she lives in Miami, Florida. She gets the opportunity to be a stay-at-home mom to those grandkids we were just talking about. And so whenever we get the opportunity to have Amanda come and visit with us for, people say, "How long is Amanda going to be here?" And I'm like, "I hope forever." Not because of her, the kids. But this is Amanda, and I need to show her off too because she's amazing and beautiful. But she said, "Mom, I didn't bring anything to wear." And I go, "They don't care. They love us." That's right. So one of the things as a superintendent I started this group called Superintendent's Ambassadors, and I told the ambassadors last year when I started the group it consists of all high school, all of our high school kids, 4 from each grade from each of our high schools, and I honestly started it for very selfish reasons. Because I love being on campus. I love being around our scholars. I like being around our kids. That is like the joy of my life. And so I was like, wait, I'm a superintendent. Where are the kids? I'm in meetings all the time. So I had to start a group of ambassadors. But that's blessed me. And there's some things that I share with the ambassadors that I'll quickly share with you. As I talk with our ambassadors in our schools, those high school kids, I say part of being a superintendent's ambassador is about learning. That's the first thing. Whatever you do, you have to learn your entire life. And you're right, you have to try it on and sometimes take it off, and you have to fail and know that that's okay, but you just should be a learner your entire life. The next thing that you have to do if you're going to be someone that's a leader in your community is you have to be able to laugh. Because I'm telling you, and this is one of the things that I've noticed, and I know that several of you in here are running for office, or you're involved in public service, or you do all kinds of things that make this community better that you do not have to do. Like, you don't have to do that. You do that extra and above and on your own time. And I'm telling you that if you don't laugh, you would never be able to make it through the criticism, the condemnation, the things that people say about you as you're trying to make things better, and they're sitting there or whatever. So being a leader involves laughter as well. It's so important that as a leader that you also understand that it's a privilege to lead. Nobody appoints you as a leader without somehow getting that privilege to lead. And the way that you get the privilege to lead is by being somebody who cares about others, by being someone who knows that whatever it is, you're going to forge ahead, you're going to make the path better for everybody else. And that's a part of leadership. So it's about learning, it's about that leadership, it's about laughing, and it's also about living. You know, the things that we do, whether it's in public service or it's our job that we have the opportunity to go to every day and love and actually get paid for it too. I mean, just all the perks of having a wonderful career that you love. That affords you a life. And as I talked to our ambassadors about that, I talked to them about the fact that at the end of your life, what do you want to be? What do you want to be judged on? And I can guarantee you, and women, we know this, that and we're in here, and many of you stood up because you got the Career Achievement Award. But I don't want anybody to remember that about me. The only thing that they remember about me is that I was the first superintendent in Amarillo, Texas. That would totally be not the thing that I would want you to remember about me. What I would want you to remember about me is that I was committed to your children. What I would want you to remember about me is that I was passionate about this work and that I cared so much that it made the educational process and system in Amarillo, Texas better and better. What I would want you to know about me is that I care about family, my family and yours. You just have to think about, as a leader, why do you live? And you live in order to make a difference for other people. And you always have to be reminded, and thank you tonight for giving me the opportunity to be reminded about I don't do this alone. I do this with my family. I do this with my wonderful colleagues that I work with. I see so many of you in all the different meetings that I go to because you're committed to this city just like I am. We do this together, and I thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.